Hey everyone, Charles here with CNC Pony Traders. Got a little bit different thing for you. We're going to launch a new service, or maybe a service, new feature. We're going to show you some detailing. We've been doing it for since we were 16 and got our first car. So we wanted to share some tips and tricks that we've learned over the years. Today we're going to show you a quick engine detail, and as part of that we're going to use the 2009 Mustang that you see before you. As you can see, this one's been a little neglected over the years. Unfortunately, because we do have a large selection of Mustangs here, as you can see, and one of them's not even here today. Not all of them can go in the garage. Big shade tree here that if you've ever spent a summer in Texas, you know it's important to get underneath those when you can to keep your cars cool as you do your business. The unfortunate part is we park under one, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of leaf, and if you've spent again a summer in Texas, or spring especially, get that pollen build up over the years. This is Chaz's, so it's been a little neglected. He used it as a daily driver. As you can see, it's not the best Mustang that we have, but the bumper's all faded and the clear coats failed significantly on various parts. Bumper's completely gone. There's a few spots on the hood and whatnot. We may get into a full detail on this, but for today we're just going to show you the engine and how to make your engine bay look good. So with that, we'll get started. Just wanted to give you a quick before and after shot. Thanks. Okay, so before we get too noisy, we've got the mini shop vac that you can see here. We're going to get these leaves and some of the big chunky stuff out, and then we'll get to the cleaning. Okay, as you can see, we knocked that out pretty quick. Doesn't take a whole lot. We are going to wash it, so you're not trying to make it spick and span. But the big chunks, and you can see a little bit up there, that's going to be actually on the outside and not in the engine bay. So we didn't worry about that. This is just an engine detail. So stay tuned. We're going to get the pressure washer out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so one of the things we hear all the time is, can I use my pressure washer on the engine bay? You can and you can't. Obviously, if you have a 4,000 PSI pressure washer, that's probably not the best thing for your sensitive electronic parts. And also, you don't want to be, when you're spraying, you want to make sure you're not right up here, really use the soft nozzle. Stand back a little ways. You can see there's not a lot of pressure on that. We're just trying to knock off the dust and debris that we didn't get with the vacuum. And again, not trying to get right up on top of the electronics and whatnot. If you have a carbureted vehicle, obviously that's going to be a little bit different as far as what it can tolerate. You'll definitely want to cover up your points and distributor if you're doing an older vehicle. So we're going to knock on that a little while, and then we'll get the degreaser going. Okay, once you get that sprayed on, you can use the degreaser of your choice. Name brands are fine, unless you have a really dirty engine, and then you might want to go with something a little more heavy duty, but definitely research it. Some of the, I've seen people using oven cleaner. I'm not going to say that's going to be the best for the paint on the interior of your engine bay, so do check with it. As far as the agitator, we're just going to use this little 99-cent paintbrush. Bristles, again, we're not scrubbing, there's no big oil leaks, so we're just kind of agitating a little bit. And the good thing about these is they're disposable, and you're not spending a ton of money on the detailing brushes. So we'll get started on that. You do want to give it a couple of minutes to sit and penetrate. Make sure you use a cold engine. Obviously, if your engine is warm when you do this, that's going to just basically burn on and create stains unnecessarily for you to remove later. So cold engine, give it a few minutes to work, and then you can start agitating. Okay, one of the other things that you want to make sure you do is as soon as you get that agitated and up, you don't want to let it dry. As you can see, we're kind of losing some ground there. So we will fire up the pressure washer and get this rinsed off before it sets in. Okay, so we got that good and rinsed off. We're gonna go ahead and grab one of the things we like to do is after we do that, we're gonna hit it with a quick, just a wash with regular car wash suds. We'll give it a light coating of that just to make sure we didn't leave anything behind. We'll spray all that off and then we'll blow it out dry. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the foam. Have noticed I like to hit the fenders just a little bit with the foam, just in case you got any overspray. Again, the degreaser is pretty standard and not too severe, but we want to make sure we don't do anything. It should be fine if it got on the paint, but again, why take that chance? And then also we again, you don't want to let that sit on the engine, because soap and hot metal will definitely leave you some nasty water spots. So we're going to get that rinsed off and we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see, we're at the halfway point, I like to call it. Got it washed, degreased, and dried. And some people would call that a day. It's not 100%, but I think we can all agree that it does look significantly better than it was. But we're gonna go that extra step and do a wipe down, and then we'll really make the magic happen. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're all finished. We're gonna give you the big reveal here in just a minute. Wanted to say thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw, and be sure to send comments if you have any questions about the products or the techniques we used today. We're always happy to answer. And here is the finished product. All right, hope you enjoyed that. One last little pro tip or tech tip. If you are doing this for somebody else other than yourself, one of the things you can do that'll just be that little extra touch is make sure when you get it done, adjust all the caps and fillers to a upright and forward facing position. It just shows a little bit of attention to detail, and they may not even know why it looks good, but they'll know it looks better than it did when they gave it to you. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.